Hey guys, Unrated over here and welcome back to another episode of Unmodded Banished. At the end of the last episode we've run into a terrible problem, a very big problem. We have had so many deaths. The graveyard is 20 out of 77 graves, and if you didn't see what happened, go and check out the last video. There were so many deaths that I've started taking a lot of the farmers off just to fill them up with laborers and builders so that I can get some stuff done. And as it was, the powers that be, more people died. So eventually I am stuck with one laborer again. So we're going to start this off. I have put more houses up on this side. Basically there wasn't too much that was done in the last episode. I have put another farmland here, which is doing squash. It's a seed that I got from the trader that came past. We do have the sheep that is maxed out now currently, so we are getting wool, which is a good thing. I think it's in the market somewhere there. And the other good thing in between everything else that's gone bad is at least all the resources that I have requested the worker in the trading post to collect has now been brought over, so we have resources that we can trade with. I've got to concentrate on getting the population up. We are doing good on food currently. I think we should be alright if I put another few houses down. Just got to find a spot to put some houses down. I was actually thinking of maybe putting one or two here if I can fit two, but I think I might be able to fit one there. Let's have a look and see. No, I think I should be able to do more than one. Put two? No, well, of course 3 is too much asked for. But I mean, that should be fine. I'm going to take another farmer off just so that I have a spare labourer in case somebody does decide to die again. So I'm going to try and concentrate to my best of my ability in this episode to get the population up and running. And to see if maybe by some hook or by crook we can actually get the chapel up and running as well. Just so that the guys, their happiness can stay as full as possible. Average health of the citizens, half a heart, is not too, it's not something that I'm going to be too concerned about, to be honest with you. We do have herbs coming in, and of course another person died. Yay! we'll make it work. We'll make it work somehow. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted out. I don't want to be forced to close the school to get these students out, but if I don't have a choice, then I might need to do that. Yeah. Let me see. Of course, Forester has died. I do need the Forester. I'm gonna put that back up to 8. Oops. I don't know why I keep closing that. So that house is finished. There's 2 people in there, so hopefully they will be making babies soon, so we can start getting this population up and running. What is short here? Nothing. Just a boulder. Oh, okay. 2 more hits. There we go. That's sorted. So that's all good. I can put another road here. Behind these houses. Actually, let me do this, and then I'm gonna put a whole row here. I can put a whole row of houses on this side. And then I'm gonna put in another 2 houses down. Hopefully this is not gonna come and bite me in the ass. But we're doing good on food. We're at 16,000 currently, and we are harvesting. Oh my word! And so it begins. And so it begins. Herdsman. And a fisherman. Okay. Good times, people. Good times. I'm gonna see how far they are. Still clearing this section out with a little bit of help that I have left. This forester seems to be doing okay. This is a good area because so we don't build in this area, so we don't disturb him like we've disturbed the one at the top here, because as you can see at the one at the top here, the circle is actually, I've taken a bit of the circle away for the farm. It's not actually that bad, but would have been better. I think I would have gotten more wood with that little piece, but nah, the food is more important. Blacksmith has passed away. Simon has become an adult and is working as a labourer. That's good. Simon, however you want to pronounce that. Let's see. There's a student living on here by himself. Must be a wealthy student. Let's see what the merchant wants. I'm just going to slow this down before he takes off without me seeing what he has. Mushrooms and beans. Nothing I can plant, nothing that I can actually... no use for that right now then. I want to try and see if I can put down the town hall. We still do need a lot of stone. And fresh start of today's episode, and we've already had 7. It was okay. It's at 8 deaths. I'll take one fisherman off and put him on the hunt over that just passed away. Take one stone cutter out and leave him as a labourer. We've got way too few farmers currently. I do not think the yields are going to be very good, to be honest with you. Okay, so Cherry, however you want to pronounce it, has become an adult and is working as a labourer. We've got an extra labourer going, so let's get. I need to. Another death. I'm gonna put on 2 more houses. I know I'm gonna probably regret this, but let's see. The sooner I can get the children to become adults at the end of the day, the better. What is the stone? Stone is still very low. Iron is picking up. Once they're done with collecting the iron from the areas that I've asked them to collect, which is a bit north up there and then south of the city, if I can just go northeast, you know, northeast, south and west areas, direction wise, there's still stone here that they need to collect, quite a bit of stone in between here as well. Once that's done, we should have enough to put the town hall down, which will allow me to take in nomads, because we have the boarding house open for them. Oh, so many problems. So many problems. Storage barns are nice and full for those two. These three are partially for that one. This one is almost at 50%. On its way to 50%, put it that way. I'll have to build another one or two of them in the very near future, but I should be able to maybe put one in here. Let's see, I can fit one in there. I'll turn you around. And apparently you won't fit there. Why? Something's blocking you. Yeah, but I can fit them in here and give them a little road if I have to, just to get them out of the way. Late autumn, snow has fallen. We're doing okay on food. Yields, not so much, don't think. But yeah, I just think once we get the laborers up and we can sort of like get the farms back up to at least over 50% workers on the farms, then we should be good on excess food. My main concern is the laborers though. Ameronica, the farmer has died of old age. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Everybody's just dying. Everybody's just dying. Happiness is good. Health is good. Why is everybody just dying? Everybody, well, okay, I will admit this. They're all dying of old age. I'm on school. I'm gonna need to close you if this carries on the way it is. I've got no spare laborers, nothing. We are down to 37 adults. Do these people not continue to populate once their children are have left the house? Damn. Here comes a trader. Chestnut. That's part of an orchard. Count, cost. No, that's not. That's part of it. No, come on. Thank you. You know what? I don't have a... I'm getting tempted to close the school for time being, just so that I can get the people to become adults. I'm gonna do that. I'll put 2 back in there. I need 1 more there. Need a forester. Now I'm gonna build more houses. I think that last house I just put down is gonna interfere with my plans. Yep, it is. I'm gonna just put that one there, and I'm going to put it on this side. What did we... Come on. What did we say? We can't put another one in here. Oops. What happens when you press the wrong buttons? What are you? What is wrong with you? Okay, I know you're the teacher, I know it closed you down, but still. Only 14 and you're a teacher? Apparently you didn't go to school. Okay, so we are good on tools, we are good on warm clothing for time being, so I'm going to pull more tools and clothing in. I'll take 20 more and 20 more for there, just so that we've got some better resources to trade with. That house is built, but there's nobody in there. But why? Sabrina has become an adult. Hobart. Almost spelled like Hobart in Australia. Of course, this is now the hurry up and wait section of the game, because now you've got to wait for children to become adults, and then you can utilize and use them as you want to. I was really hoping that this episode would have panned out much better with the current workforce issue that we have, but it does seem like that is it's taking its time before that can get sorted out, but we'll get there. We will get there. Was it 14 people that died in this episode? Did we have 20 or 22? I can't remember when we started. It was either 14 or 12 people that died in one episode, and a whole bunch from the previous episode as well. I want to take a chance and get the school back up and running. Questions, so many questions, no answers. Get one more on the women, me with 2 more. The stone should be collecting now. Yes, the stone is coming in. I'm gonna need these guys to collect more stone. They should still be clearing out stone. Yes, they are. Okay. I am not mistaken. I think ask them to do that, so they can do that and that. Maybe not that much. Yeah, why not? They'll do it as they have a chance. Or they can get to it when they have a chance. Not too fussy about it. Oh, that's 98% full, 100% full, 64, 21. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll put another storage barn. Can I put two in if I put them next to each other? One, no. Okay, so I'm just going to put one in here. The reserve of firewood is low. Firewood 30. What do I have to set to? 500. Means I'm gonna need to put another, what is it, a woodcutter down? Yeah. Oh, fool, so it's not like a woodcutter has died. A lot of wood still. Logs. I'm gonna wait for them to finishing this house. So we've got more laborers. I'm gonna put one more back on the farm. That one is done. One more is back on the farm. All the necessary stuff does have workers. So let me see. Can I put a? Yeah. Okay. I know. Can I put a woodcutter? Woodcutter in here. That's a bit far from there. I don't actually have a choice. I've got nowhere close by to put this guy. I put him in here? Put him in. No, I can't put him in there. What about in there? No? Okay. I'll have to put you in here then. Not ideal place, but it's not like I actually do have a choice. One more down on the farm. And then I'm going to open up the school again. I know there are plenty people that will not agree with me on the method that I just used, but yeah, it's not like I actually do have it. Like I did have a choice. I didn't actually have a choice. Zavi has replaced Llewellyn as a woodcutter. Okay. We got 2 labours. We've got some children, we have lots of children being born. School is up and running again, waiting for the children to become students. So I can actually just have a look and see what this trader has, and then I am gonna call it the end of the episode there. I don't need firewood, thank you. Or at some point I need to have a look and see what these traders has that I can actually put in a buy order for, something like it. Not a lot. Basically all the stuff that I can either manufacture or harvest. Wait, what? Oh, firewood. Oh, firewood 1922. $378. What's happening in this one? Nothing there. Nothing there. Anything we put in this one yet? Only food. Yeah, I thought so, because it's close to the farms. I'd probably be choosing that. But it is well outside of the market range, so I doubt that they'll take anything to the market from there. But anyway. Okay. Let me just call it there, because now somebody else has died again. But that's what? I mean, it's ridiculous. What's it? 32? That's like 20 people, 22 people that died in one episode. But I guess that's just the way that the game has been made. I'm just going to need to put more houses down in the next episode and try and get the population up. We are still in a surplus of food from where we started off originally, even after we've built more houses here, and I've put 2 more houses there and there, so we've built what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra houses this episode, if my maths is not wrong. We've got a lot of children. Hopefully it'll be better on the next episode. Guys, I thank you for joining us. And once again, I do hope that you liked the episode. And if you did, please hit that like button. And if you liked what you saw, and you would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. The help really goes a long way. And as always, good night, God bless, and goodbye.